Hi, my name is Meggin.Anderson, and I am a Diamond Team Beachbody Coach. And I want to take this opportunity to welcome you. I'm so excited to have you here to hear about what Beachbody Coaching is all about. And so, welcome to our Team Inspire Coach information session. Let's do this. We're going to share my screen so we can jump right into things. We go here. Oh no, we got to start back at the beginning. Check this. Sorry about that. There we go. All right. Okay. So I'm so excited that you're here. This is really, really exciting. I love the opportunity to be able to talk about what I do and to give you a little bit of an insight as to who we are, who I am, who Team Beachbody is, and the company as a whole. You may or may not already know about all of our programs in Shakeology. Wanting to review that and what a coach is. What does a coach do? How do I earn money? And the big one is how to join. Our mission has always been to help people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy and fulfilling life. So without further ado, we'll get started, and I'm so excited to have you guys here. So let's get started. A little bit about me. So I am a stay-at-home mom of three. I've been married for 16 years. It'll be 16 years this September. And our three kids are Aiden, who is 9. Riley just turned 7 this summer. And Ben just turned 4 this summer, too. So I am a busy, busy lady at home with them. But I wasn't always a stay-at-home mom. I actually, my husband and I have owned our own company for about 13 years. We were in the commercial audio and video industry. So we designed sound systems, music, background music, direct TV, camera systems, and things like that for bars and restaurants, hotels, health clubs, retail, and things of that nature. I've actually been in the industry for a really long time. My father had his own business in that same industry when I was a little girl. So I'm very familiar with that industry. And something that I kind of grew up knowing all too well about. So I worked for my dad out of college, and then when he retired and sold the business to a big corporate giant, if you will. At that same time, I ended up starting in a sales position with them when they took over. So that was kind of like the birth of really getting embedded with the company. Working for my dad for a number of years was like working for a little family. All the people knew me as I was a little girl. We had several people that actually went to my christening that worked for him. So that will tell you the type of family environment that was. And so when this big corporate giant came in and took over, they were all about the numbers and quickly ran the place into the ground. It was pretty sad, actually. My father's company had gone from like the number one in the country for what he did down to the bottom of the poll there. It was just terrible. And so we could kind of see what was happening. And my dad had, over the years, even though he was retired, had given me suggestions that possibly we should, kind of step away and do our own thing. And so we decided to do that in the year 2000. My husband and I decided we would start our own thing. He would learn about the installation and the service, and then I, of course, would be the sales. I ran the day-to-day as well. So we really didn't see each other, or interact with each other too terribly much during the day. It worked well. It worked well in the beginning, and it was exciting. I did always kind of want to be in charge of my own business, an entrepreneur, if you will. I'm sure I got a lot of those genes from my dad. He was very, very successful when I was in high school and college and in that era. We stuck it out for a long time. It was, something that I never dreamed I would do. I knew that I was, meant to do more. I knew that I was meant to be an owner or have my own business. I wanted the freedom to do what I wanted. I certainly wanted the financial freedom to do what I wanted. But over the years, it was hard. Nobody tells you that you have to pay lots of taxes and lots of insurance, and there's employees, and there's rent, and there's utilities, and there's inventory, and there's a lot that goes on when you own a brick and mortar business. So we tried really hard. We would hire people to come in and help us to get us to the next level. We simply could just not do it, the two of us. So as you can imagine, as the kids came along, my priorities changed, as does everyone's. And, I started to get more upset with each child I had to leave behind at daycare every year, and it was getting expensive. So daycare was killing us. It was only going to get worse when the summer rolled around and they all were out of school. I was stressed. The other thing that people don't often tell you is business owners, don't always get paid. So we were living paycheck to paycheck, if that. A lot of times we struggled. A lot of times we went without freaking out to buy groceries. I mean, it's just not a good way to be. But over the years, I always kept up with my health and fitness. I was always somebody that worked out from home. And believe it or not, I've been a Beachbody customer for well over 10 years. It's been, when I thought back up the other day, it's been way before P90X. There was some programs that I had done through Beachbody, but I've always done my thing from home. I just felt more comfortable there. So I would lose weight after I would have a baby and then gain it back when I'd get pregnant, and lose and gain. And that roller coaster ride, kind of ran the gamut with that. But I was stuck with like Turbo Fire and that kind of stuff. And, I was one of those that believed that you could kind of exercise out a bad diet. So I would do that. A lot of that nutrition component was missing from my life during these periods. So I would say that when I got really serious was when I got Insanity and decided to add Shakeology to that and the nutritional guide. So those together, the nutritional component with my challenge group and the program, I saw instant results. So to date, I'm lost over 80 pounds total with my programs. I'm excited to be able to pay that forward and help other people with their challenge groups and go forward, to see results and see success. So I also am able to now run a local fit club. It's kind of cool because what a local fit club does is it's a community outreach. And so for people that can't maybe afford to go to a gym or anything, take classes, this is something that they can do free, that we offer a free weekly Beachbody program workout at my friend's karate studio local to us here. I always was, interested in becoming group fitness certified, a personal trainer certified, and that sort of thing, as this opened up many doors for me. So in this past November, I was Insanity certified, and so I'm now teaching that a couple of days a week. So that is pretty exciting to me. Okay, so we all know someone who is affected. Why are we ending the trend of obesity? Well, people that we see, are increasingly having, more issues with them with cancers and diabetes and sleep apnea and high cholesterol and all sorts of terrible issues. Infertility is linked to obesity in women. But not just that, we see a lot of, or what we don't see rather, in people are, the lack of confidence, low energy, low self-esteem, depression. And so, again, we know someone, we all know someone who's affected by those things. We can always pinpoint someone in our life that we can see this through. And you just, have to look around in public to see, you go to an airport or you go to like Disney World or another big park or recreational place, and you'll see the people that are eating the giant the giant chickens, what am I thinking of? The turkey legs, rather, and big, huge bottles of soda and chips and fries and all those things. And, we definitely all love to, treat ourselves to those things every once in a while. But, the overload and the supersize of everything in our country is just a little bit overwhelming, especially for some people. So let's take a step back a little bit and talk about the company and where Beachbody came from. So Beachbody was founded in 1998 by Carl Daikeler and John Condon, and they had their core purpose was to help people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy and fulfilling life. Excuse me. So through their infomercials, they were able to give everyone equal access to a variety of in-home DVD fitness programs. And even from the beginning, Carl and John set the company apart from others by taking a risk and creating programs that required hard work and commitment. There's no magic potions. There's no quick fix schemes. Even, if you've ever tried P90X or Insanity or know someone who has, then it requires serious commitment and good old-fashioned hard work. Through online Beachbody message boards, customers started to talk about the results provided and their support and motivation, and they invited others to try the program. This is actually how I met my coach, Heather. She discovered me in one of the chat rooms talking about TurboFire and invited me to my first challenge group. In 2007, Carl and John saw this opportunity to reward these people on the message boards for sharing the programs and their own results, and then invited them to become the founding coaches of Team Beachbody. And so as a result, the Coach Network was born. So since the launch of Team Beachbody, this put into motion the development of some amazing products that is supporting our coach network. You can see here everything that Beachbody has created over the last few years. This represents true commitment to the company's core purpose, to help people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy and fulfilling life. I bet every person watching has either tried one of these products or knows someone who has. Like me. We've also had a really exciting 2015 with the launch of the 21-Day Fix Extreme and the new Beachbody On Demand, or BOD as we like to call it. Our entire catalog is available for streaming right to your computer or mobile device. So we're a big Chromecast family. This is really exciting to us. So I've been able to actually use Chromecast while I was on vacation at my mom's and here on my home on my projector. And it's been just so awesome to be able to stream live without having to worry about the DVDs. And you can also get access to other amazing programs on there that you won't see that'll be on DVD. So that's super exciting. We also launched Shanti's new dance workout, Craze Size. It's going to give Zumba a run for its money. And in December, the long-awaited Hammer and Chisel, which I am very personally excited about, is coming. They're going to do a sneak peek on demand in October, and I'm a Body Beast is my core program, so I'm really excited about this one. I'm on round 6 right now. I've also done 21-Day Fix Extreme. I saw great results from that as well, but I really do love the way that Body Beast has changed my body composition. So I'm definitely excited to see that one when it comes out. Okay, so how do the products measure up with what people need and want, right? It's all about supply and demand. So as you can see, the programs and Team Beachbody customers are driving the revenue up every single year. These numbers are actually pretty impressive. And there's no shortage of customers, and there's no shortage of solutions that we can offer to help people of any age or any fitness level achieve their goals. And the good news is we have more and more coaches every year joining our cause, which helps us support more and more customers. The company is experiencing amazing growth. So just look here where we started and where we are today. We're still a really young company, and it's pretty incredible to see the growth in our future, which makes this the ideal time to become a coach. So what makes us unique? Well, I've already mentioned a few things that make Team Beachbody unique, but when you put them all together, it really shows how much this company has to offer. The company started with fitness through its infomercials, and then a few years after Team Beachbody was founded, the nutrition part was born. So some companies out there are able to offer a weight loss solution through a nutrition program and personal coach, but then they don't offer a fitness component. And people are then left to try and figure out that part of the puzzle on their own. I actually was pretty successful with Jenny Craig after the birth of Aiden, my first son, and then again after Riley was born. And even through that time, the cost of the food was pretty expensive. That really didn't deter me. I would say the most frustrating part was that they couldn't nutritionally take me to the next level. So at the time I was working out from home with P90X, and I was hungry all the time, and they really had no help for me beyond the basics of what I was doing with them. And then you have many gyms who offer a personal trainer or various group fitness class, but then they lack the nutritional component and the group accountability and support. So we've actually got the complete solution to offer our customers: fitness, nutrition, peer support, and rewards for your success. So if you know a Team Beachbody coach, chances are you've heard of Shakeology, which is our marquee product and only sold through the Coach Network. It's the ultimate daily dose of dense nutrition with no compromise. But Shakeology alone isn't what makes Team Beachbody so unique. It's the fact that this company has a solution for everyone, regardless of age, gender, or fitness level. Our product catalog is full of fitness programs designed to help beginners get started and help fitness fanatics like me take their workouts to the next level. We have products to help kickstart weight loss, support ongoing weight loss, and even fitness program accessories to complement our programs and help people get optimal results. Speaking of results, this is what coaching is all about. This is what it is all about. Seeing the success story, they just remind me of why I do what I do, and it makes me feel so proud to be a coach. Our products are proven to work. They change the lives of thousands of people every single day. And my job as a coach is to help people get started with a program that meets their goals and needs their goals and needs, and coach them through that process. I get them started, keep them motivated, and help them see results. But not just that, I get to help create success stories with my friends, my coaches, my team. Team Beachbody coaches are amazing. We are a community of people that join together and support each other in the mission to end the trend of obesity. So not only have I gained valuable friendships, but I've gained the freedom to do what I truly love. And that's showing people that they can achieve anything and reach their goals and dreams. So you've heard me talk a lot about how a coach's job is to help people, but you're probably thinking, what does that mean, right? So I often get asked if a coach has to be in their peak physical shape or a certified trainer or nutritionist, and the answer is no. A coach does not have to be a fitness, nutrition, or expert. A coach does not need to already have achieved their fitness goals. They don't need to be an experienced salesperson. What a coach does need to be is passionate and dedicated to helping people. They need to be consistently sharing how Team Beachbody can change the lives of those they meet through building relationships and connecting with people to find out what their goals are to determine which programs would be right for them. In addition to that, a coach needs to be committed to being proof that the products work by using Team Beachbody programs every single day. That includes drinking Shakeology and working out. Finally, coaches need to be committed to consistently improving and developing themselves. Personal development is the key in building confidence, setting goals, and helping coaches stay focused on the activities that they need to complete to see their business grow. I would say that personal development is probably the biggest thing that has helped me gain confidence in helping my business grow. Without it, I don't think I would be nearly in the position that I am at this point in time. So, what are the benefits of being a coach like? Well, for starters, you get to set your own work hours. If you have a full time job, then you might choose to spend a few hours working on your Team Beachbody business or on your lunch break or at night instead of watching TV. Or if you're an early riser like me, you can work your business before you start your day. As your business grows and you can afford to spend more time focusing on it, you'll be able to start the transition from part-time Team Beachbody coach to full-time coach. You can also choose to work your business in person, online, or both. And I do all three as well. This business is pretty flexible for anybody. Every day, coaches share their passion for being healthy and fit to attract people to their businesses. So the more you commit to working your business every day, the more your business grows and the more rewards that you can earn. Team Beachbody's compensation plan is so well-rounded. You have the opportunity to receive commissions for selling products to customers, bonuses for helping your team grow, as well as qualifying for free trips like cruises, Disneyland, Cancun. We also have monthly incentive rewards. We do recognition, and we have daily opportunities to learn and engage and personal development. How many people can say that right now they get rewards like that from their current job? And to help you earn those rewards, Team Beachbody provides outstanding support. As a new coach, there's no guesswork how to get started. Your coach will work with you every single step of the way to make sure that you get started off on the right foot. In addition to that, our team hosts a new coach mentorship training at the beginning of every single month. We also have a simple business quick start that guides you through exactly what you need to do in your first week in the business. After that, you have the opportunity to get ongoing daily training and activities to grow your business. Team Beachbody also keeps you up to date on news and announcements through communications like our weekly national wake-up call, which happens every Monday morning. We have monthly e-newsletters, the Coach Monthly, and the Coach Breaking News feed in the back office. Plus, it's fun to follow Team Beachbody on social media for instant updates and messages. Okay, so how do you earn income? Well, as a coach, you get a 25% commission on what you sell. So for example, let's say in 1 week, someone can purchase P90X for $119.85. So this would give you a commission of $29.96. And then let's say another customer orders Shakeology at $129.95. This gives you a commission at $32.49. And so you'll make $62.45 just for selling those two products. So in addition to that, you have the ability to make residual income. Residual income, also known as passive or recurring income, is income that continues to be generated after the initial effort has been expended. So for example, if your customer orders Shakeology on auto ship or Beachbody on demand or another product that they continue to consume each month, as long as they remain a customer on Home Direct, you will continue to gain that residual income month after month. And so you can see how the compound effect will work in that and help your business to grow for you. But by far the best part about the business is definitely working together as a team. And that's exactly why team cycle bonuses work so well. So as you sponsor coaches and they sponsor coaches and your sponsor coach sponsors more coaches, you benefit from the volume that may bring in. And so this makes it a true team effort. So what can you expect from our teams? So with Team Inspire, we have an exclusive Facebook page that you have access to. We, as I mentioned, have a new coach training at the beginning of each month. We do weekly training meetings on every Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And in those meetings, we have, it's a live video chat. And so it's something that we either have a group discussion about something that's coming up, or an important training item that I need to bring in front of you guys, and we'll discuss that in our weekly meeting. We also have access to Team Dynamite's pages and their full training website. Team Dynamite was founded by my coach, Heather Coy Munka, down there in the right-hand corner. And so we have access to her team, and as on a even higher than that, Team on Fire, who is led by Hillary Kelly, is a page that we also have access to all of their training as well. So you have, it's kind of limitless as far as the training goes. We have rank advancement training, we have leadership training, and we all kind of work together as teams to provide that as a group on a whole to our new coaches and seasoned coaches alike. We also have team challenges that you can plug your customer into. So on a monthly basis, we will have a team run challenge group. So you really don't have to be concerning yourself with running a challenge group right out of the gate. It's something that you can invite to, and that our team hosts on a whole every single month for your customers. And then we have weekly recognition and accountability. So it's exciting because you have, much like you have your challenge group, you have our team Facebook group for accountability with the business, making sure that you're doing everything that you need to do to grow your business and take it to the next level, no matter where your goals may be. Okay, so the big question is, how do I join, right? So the best way to join and the best value is to purchase a challenge pack. A challenge pack includes at least one fitness program, Shakeology on Home Direct, and a free trial month of the Team Beachbody Club subscription. By purchasing the challenge pack, you'll actually have a savings between $50 and $80, and your $39.95 coach enrollment fee is waived. So this is definitely the way that most people go when they're getting started. This is just a really nice discount package. You'll have everything you need to be proof of the product. And if you do already have a fitness program, you can join us by just purchasing Shakeology and paying the coach enrollment fee. Or if you're already on Shakeology, you can just choose a fitness program and pay the coach fee. The best thing to do is really to discuss with the coach that invited you to this call what the best scenario is going to be for you, and they'll help you to decide that. So in addition to that, your initial investment and ongoing monthly Shakeology, there's a $15.95 ongoing monthly business service fee. This fee helps pay for the millions spent on media, your personal Team Beachbody websites, which are your online stores, and you have 3 of, your coach online office, warehousing products so you don't have to take on any inventory, customer service and technical support, marketing, communications, training tools, and daily personal development to help you grow your business. It's actually pretty incredible when you think about it that you're able to have this kind of support for such a small fee. I know that, larger franchises that you might look at going into, like Subway or McDonald's, some of those have quite a large investment. So you just get started. So what's next? Okay, well, in the next 24 hours, you can expect the coach who invited you to this presentation to follow up with you and ask, what did you like best about the presentation? Does Team Beachbody feel like a fit for you or something that could help you achieve your goals? And which option appeals to you most, coach or customer? So before we end the presentation, I do want you to think about what becoming a coach can do for you. What could this mean for you, for your family? Who can you help if you're a coach? Who do you know that can benefit from our total health and fitness solutions? What are your goals and dreams? Have you always wanted to stay home be a stay-at-home mom, be a stay-at-home dad? Do you want to fire your boss or retire your husband from his job? Have you thought about traveling, or maybe just the freedom to do whatever you want on your own time and on your own schedule with the people that are closest to you in your life? Well, let me just give you a little bit of an example of what is possible with coaching. So I mentioned Heather before. Heather is my Star Diamond upline, and she's been coaching for about 4 years. And you can see by her example how much her income has grown since she began coaching. She was actually an accountant before she became a coach, and I think she lost her job. It was like, not that she got fired, but that she was no longer needed, laid off. I'm sorry, I was hunting for the word there. So she was laid off from her job, and she was put in a position where she needed to make income. And so her background, is that she's a CPA. And she was kind of forced to make this a go. She was a coach already, but had seen the opportunity and decided to run with it. So this is just, an example of what she has done. So, Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income from the coach opportunity. Each coach's income depends on their own efforts. I will tell you that coaching can sometimes be a roller coaster ride. And if you can keep that focus on your why in the headlights, you will be able to overcome anything that comes up. The trials that we face as coaches are nothing compared to the triumphs. And it's not an overnight process to change your entire diet and exercise habits, just like coaching is not going to be an overnight success. The reality is, just like with your health and fitness, if you decide to commit, you will succeed. So ask yourself, what is it that you want out of life, and what are you doing now to get there? You only get something different by doing something different. And I have said this to myself so many times. If you want to make changes, I was put in this position. As I mentioned in the beginning, I was stressed out. I was burnt out from what I was doing. And I knew it was only up to me to make that change. So I took a risk. I took a leap of faith. And here I am now. I have the freedom to be home with my children. I have the ability to spend time with them at their school. I have the ability to, take them away to my mom's lake house that we go to almost every summer for weeks on end. All I need is my computer and my laptop to come with me, and I can work virtually from anywhere. So I think, gaining that perspective and that freedom to be able to spend that time with my family. They're only going to be young once. Certainly I dream of, the financial freedom and having what some of the really super successful coaches that have been in this business for, only 4 or 5 years have accomplished. So I'm excited to be on track to be getting there myself. But ask yourself, what's the next step for you? So I'm really excited that you had the opportunity to see this. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out, send me an email, or find me on Facebook. And please let the coach who sent you here know that you watched the video, and let them know what you like best about what you saw. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the opportunity.